Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is DEESETURUMANE and I make videos about motherhood, lifestyle and fitness. Today's video is a toddler activity and I put these videos up on my channel every Tuesday evening at 8 p.m. Central African time. Today's toddler activity is messy play, sensory play, and we're going to be playing with Ooblek. Now, Ooblek is a non-Newtonian substance that takes the form of a liquid and a solid. It only requires 2 ingredients, so once again, it is budget friendly. I'm all about being budget friendly. You need cornflour or maizena and some water. Those are 2 definite ingredients that I always have in my pantry, and you're going to be using 2 parts of corn flour to 1 part of water. If you want to color it, you can use natural colorants such as tumeric. Otherwise, you can just use food coloring. This is an important sensory activity for me right now because we're having a lot of texture aversion with Zion. He does not like porridge of any kind. I have tried giving him cream of rice as porridge. He used to eat it when he was about 6 months old, between 6 and 8 months old. Cream of rice, there's that raw cocoa porridge that we get from Woolies, as well as oats. He doesn't like these. And in another video that I filmed with sensory play, I did mention that I've got a box of oats that I want him to play with, and that will help with the sensory or the texture aversion. This activity is also going to help with that. So if you've got littles that don't like weird textures, get them to be messy, okay? You can take the mess outside, or you can play indoors or contain the mess by letting him play in the bathtub. Today is a bath day for us, so I'm gonna let him play outdoors, and then I'll bring him inside and he can have a bath and he'll be clean and ready for bed. Now, I heard somebody saying some Ooblek is better than no Ooblek. I'm not going to be making a huge batch of Ooblek because I've only got a small tub of corn flour. So some Ooblek is better than none. And the reason for that is that he still gets to have the experience, even if it's not a huge quantity of Ooblek. He will experience or sort of navigate his world of the Ooblek through his 5 senses. That is why it's called sensory play. The senses of touch, taste, hearing, sight and smell. And I think sensory play is like one of my favorites. As much as I've been doing a lot of fine motor activities, sensory play is one of my favorites because this one in particular, he can ask himself questions, and later on we'll be able to ask me questions like, is it a solid? Is it a liquid? Why is it a liquid and sometimes a solid? That's also him using critical thinking, his imagination, and also it's an opportunity for us to build vocabulary. I don't think I've ever mentioned to him anything about a solid or a liquid. So those will be new words that he learns. We can chat about the color of the Ooblek. We can chat about the texture. We can chat about so many things. So we're going to be learning a ton. Let's go to the kitchen and make some Ooblek. I mixed 2 cups of corn flour with 1 cup of water. I did this in my roasting dish that goes into the oven, but if you've got a dedicated container for sensory play, you can do that in there. I'm using a yellow gel food coloring to color my Ooblek, and I'm putting it inside my water to make sure that the coloring is evenly distributed when I pour it into my corn flour. And then I'm just using my hands to mix it through. You can use a fork if you don't want to get dirty, but I found hands work better. Here, come, let's play. If you're playing and and after playing you find that your Ooblek is still quite clean and you want to keep it, you definitely can, especially if there's a lot of it, so that you don't waste. You can just cling wrap it and put it in the fridge, but when you return to it, you might find that the water has evaporated. You can reconstitute your Ooblek by adding water to it. Just monitor the texture. I'm back inside, and I actually brought the Ooblek back inside with me because he said all done, but they're still outside playing. I think he wants to go for a walk because he'd been asking to go for a walk the whole morning. But that was fun. I had a good time. Zion also had a good time. I got involved. My nails have changed color, girl, a whole mess, but you know what, it was worth it. This is educational as well as fun. We didn't make a huge tub of Ooblek. As you saw, I did 2 cups of corn flour with 1 cup of water, and maybe if I had a smaller but deeper container, it would have made it deeper, which you can add so many other things in it. We added a wooden spoon for him to stir it. You know, the weight of the Ooblek helps to work his hand muscles, fine motor skills once again, and just work his senses, the Ooblek itself, the color, the taste, the smell. He actually didn't put it to his mouth though. I was so surprised because everything always lands up in my son's mouth, but that's okay. I'm not complaining. But as I was saying, if you make a deep enough or a larger quantity of Ooblek, you can throw some animals in there, and it can be fish the animals out and name the animal and make an animal sound that corresponds to the animal. It can be a wash the animals activity, so you could have a tub of Ooblek and a tub of clean water. Dye the water blue to look like the ocean. You can add ocean animals in there if your Ooblek is blue or whatever, you know. Literally, it's limitless. That is why I love open-ended play, because you as a parent can do so many things, but then it also translates to your child's imagination and what they're thinking, what they're feeling, what they're tasting, what they're seeing, what they're hearing, what they're smelling. You know, it's just endless fun. So I definitely did enjoy that. I'm gonna stop this video over here. Please do let me know if you liked this video. If you want to see something else on a toddler activity, let me know and I'll try organize that. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Please do share this with a parent or a mom friend of yours that's got a toddler and is interested in joining the sensory play fun. Okay. Let me stop talking. Bye.